We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Castellanos. Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ducks will have some work to do after that short return. Here he... The offense set for a first down play. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's McFadden. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a gap. It's Casey. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 72 yards, and it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, it's so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Snags it over the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move, create some space. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Dropping back, it's McFadden. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the option. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Fellas, wanted to keep you informed on the battle for the Peach State between Georgia and Georgia Tech. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had 0 problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Holds and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rank it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's McFadden. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Ducks are on the move. Using the quick game.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the game.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Good timing on the quick out. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. NC State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They're going to ride this running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Casey. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. as he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
On second down, looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
First down, Illinois.
Wants to throw on first down. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that man.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Castellanos. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive downs.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's McFadden. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. They keep attacking through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field and
the diving catch down the right side. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Dances away to buy time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Illini.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Virginia Tech. For now, it's back to you, fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's McFadden. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Illinois lining up quickly. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Give to the running back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabs it in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the right side. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense gets set for second down. Using his legs, it's Casey. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now on second down. Motion from the offense. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's McFadden. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Illinois offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
The Ducks will have it first and 10. To the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after making the catch. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It'll be first and 10 from the 30.
First down, Illinois.
They want to just keep throwing it. A little release to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, wants to throw it. He's got his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
They'll throw it on first down. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll try the run. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
It's complete to the right. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Back to the air one more time. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down and run. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's back to throw on second down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in on the right. Touchdown, Illinois! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. They get him down after he makes the catch. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
He makes a catch. Can anyone catch him? The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Back to throw, it's McFadden. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll use And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. The field goal is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Rich. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. From the 17, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. After run, now throw. Floating away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, it's McFadden. It's complete to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Arkansas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
Now, I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
49, Illinois, 27.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the second.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's McFadden. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
56, Illinois, 27.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's open on the right. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on second down. Back to throw, it's McFadden. Quick completion on the out. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Afterburners coming. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. He's going to the right looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
59, Illinois, 27.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Illinois coming back to the line with a first and 10. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
First down, Illinois.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes his connection. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw it again. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's McFadden. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear.
First down for the offense.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Still on his feet. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the left. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Illini. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead of how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Ducks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now on 3rd down for this offense. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Ducks will punt this one away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they got him for the sack.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. He's looking to throw it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Looking to throw for it. He's right on target. Tackle is made after the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's got it on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Nice move to keep moving. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And he hauls it in at the 30. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to go up top on first down. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arizona took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Wildcats that fired on all cylinders.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. You want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.